fellas, ladies, those in between, how do you do? We're gonna talk about Nuggets and Lakers and couple of other series, as we normally do. But starting with Nuggets Lakers because that's my team. That's my boys right there. The Nuggets went up 3-0 on the Lakers last night and have made it 11 straight victories, probably soon to be 12. And it was not Jokic that won the Nuggets the game. It was not Murray. It was Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. Aaron Gordon had 29 points, 15 rebounds on 12 of 18 shooting, and literally all those makes were like just dunks, layups, like just bully ball. It was dirty. It was great. It was gritty. Loved watching that. 15 boards as well, 5 of them being offensive. He was huge on the glass. Michael Porter Jr. had 10 points in the fourth quarter on, I think, 5 of 6 shooting or something like that. 8 of 16 from the field for the game in total. 2 of 6 from 3. 10 rebounds as well, double-double. And, dude, he just broke the Lakers in the fourth quarter. If you watch LeBron after every single one of his makes, he is just like, dude, what the hell? It's the defense that he was playing against Jamal Murray when Jamal was hitting those circus shots in the Western Conference Finals last year, and it's just the same. It's the same game every single time. We've watched them play the same exact game for 11 straight games, and I wouldn't be shocked if it was the same game, the 12th game on Saturday. And let me tell you, it makes me feel pretty confident as a Nuggets fan that we are shooting really bad from 3 in this series. We shot 18% this game. I don't think we've shot above 30% in any of the games so far. And we are up 3-0 on the Lakers, a team that some people respected coming into the playoffs. I was not among them, but, some people thought that these two teams were the two best teams in the West and that this would be, a close series. It was not. It has not been, and it will not be. Like, it is absurd the amount of slob that the Nuggets have been this series and how little that has actually seemed to matter because they can just sit up in their chair and be like, you know what, we're actually a good basketball team. Again, we're going to try. It's just the one meme of the guy sitting up in the chair. It does make me a little nervous for Minnesota if assuming Minnesota advances, because I take it that they'll advance the way they've been playing. And it does make me a little nervous, but knowing Jamal Murray, he's going to go from like 40% on true shooting on Reeves and D'Lo to like 80% true shooting and averaging 40 points a game against, Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Jaden McDaniels. That's just how Murray works. Like, he's good where you wouldn't expect him to be good. He's bad when you would expect him to be good. He's the most confusing player in the league sometimes. But, Jokic and Murray weren't bad either. Jokic had 24, 15, and 9. 9 of 13 from the field, damn near 70% from the field, 6 of 7 from the line. Jamal Murray was 8 of 21. He has been really inefficient this series, but his playmaking has been really good. 9 assists in this one. I believe he had 10 in the first game and like 8 in the second game, somewhere around there. So he's been averaging good assist numbers, and just, watching the film, he's been very good passing. Unfortunately, Reggie Jackson did get hurt in this one. And it looked like a pretty nasty ankle sprain. Not that Reggie Jackson has been particularly good in the last 5 months or so, but he is a ball handler on a roster that is severely lacking in ball handlers. They can't really afford to have that injury because who are you going to ask to be the ball handler off the bench when Murray sits, right? Is it going to be Jalen Pickett? No. Jalen Pickett struggled to bring the ball up the court a couple of times. Got minutes this season. Colin Gillespie is on a 2-way contract, so he's not eligible to play in the playoffs. I mean, are you going to ask Peyton Watson to be the ball handler, Christian Brown? I still don't love those options. And, yeah, the Lakers were really funny in the post-game press conference, though. Said stuff like, we got the quote from LeBron again, it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball. We've had the AD Murray made a shot quote. We've had Darvin Ham say it's never as good as it seems and it's never as bad as it seems. We've had a lot of generational quotes from the Lakers just in the series in general. It's been lovely seeing Lakers fans realize, oh, we're just stuck in this cycle against the Nuggets, huh? And to see all the people who are like, we don't want duck smoke, be like, we should have tanked that play-in game. We should have tanked the play-in game because they had a better shot against the Thunder than they did the Nuggets. But, you know, that's besides the point. I don't know how much more, like, actual analysis I can give. D'Lo was awful. Had 0 points, 0-7 from the field. AD and LeBron were good, as they have been kind of this entire series. The rest of the Lakers were not great, as they kind of have been for the entire series. Reeves' stat line looks a lot better than it actually was because he hit like 3 threes in the last minute of this game for no fucking reason. But, you know, besides that, yeah. Anyways, the other games that were played were the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers, and let me tell you, this was an interesting one. Joel Embiid should have been thrown out of the game in the first quarter probably for a flagrant 2 against Mitchell Robinson, but it was called a flagrant 1, and he was not thrown out. So he proceeded to drop 50 on the Knicks on 19 shots, 21 free throws too. It wasn't fun to watch, but it did happen. And 5 of 7 from 3. So he was raining threes, you know, he was doing his thing. He played well. Kelly Oubre played pretty well. You know, Tyrese Maxey played pretty well. And it was a lot of... It was basically just the Sixers had better offense than the Knicks did. It was a fairly close game until, like, the midpoint. You know, like 3 minutes to go. It was kind of clear that the Sixers were pulling away at that point. But Jalen Brunson finally had a good game. 39 points. 13 of 27 shooting, 3 of 7 from 3, 10 of 12 from the line, 13 assists. So he was really good. Miles McBride was really solid, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. Isaiah Hartenstein was good, but had 5 fouls, and a lot of them were bullshit because of Embiid flopping and everything. You know, his 5th one in specific was, from what I remember, pretty egregious. Like, that shouldn't have been a foul, especially in the playoffs. But, you know, it is what it is. Sixers take it 2-1, and they are playing Game 4 in Philly, obviously. And then also, I guess I can briefly talk about Magic 40-piecing the Cavs. I didn't really watch much of this game because other games were on, and also it was the Magic and Cavs, and the Cavs 40-pieced the Magic. You can do the math as to why I didn't really want to watch that game as much as the others. The Magic shot well from 3. They shot 13 of 37, which is 35%. So not that well, but overall for what they have shot in the postseason, yeah, no, that's a lot better than they have been. You had Jalen Suggs make 9 of 11 from the field, 81%, 3 of 5 from 3, 24 points. Paolo Banchero put the team on his back, 13 of 26 from the field for 31 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists. He shot 4 of 9 from 3. So those two in specific were pretty good. John Isaac hit a couple of threes, you know, and then the Cavs just struggled to shoot. They shot 39% from the field and 23% from 3. So this is 90s hoops still, but one of them played somewhat modern ball. That is all the analysis I have for today. I will be back tomorrow. Please, for the love of God, keep watching my videos. I have not been getting a ton of views in the playoffs, and I understand like a bunch of people are making videos, but I would appreciate, you know, you guys still watching. I appreciate you if you made it this far. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Yep, bye.